How's it going, everybody? In this episode of Fortnite 101, I will be showing you how to edit faster in Fortnite. So, stick around to the end of the video because I will help you. I will show you a great creative map that you can use to practice your edits, to be able to improve your edit speed, your crosshair placement, things of that nature. So let's jump into it. So first off, I'm in my own creative map, and what I'm going to show you is just the basics of editing. So with your editing, no matter what piece you have on your building, you'll be able to edit each one of them, and you'll see a grid like this to be able to select the tiles using your controller or keyboard and mouse, and then when you confirm the edit, it does it for you. And you can also reset your edits. And so if you use keyboard and mouse, make sure you have scroll wheel reset enable all set up, or if you're on controller, make sure you have your building edit, your reset, your confirm on the right keybinds so that you can quickly do edits like this. So the first thing we need to talk about is your edit timing. So what this involves is being able to do your edits in a sequence where you can do them quickly without getting stuck. So what I'm going to show you right now is the double edit. So all this is floor and a cone, and then with this kind of thing, you do 2 tiles on the floor, 1 tile on the cone, and then just keep working on that. You can go slow at first, and then once you feel like you can do it faster, like with the sprint enabled, this will help you to get that edit timing down. So now, the next thing that I want to talk about is your crosshair placement. So let's get down to the ground and I'll show you what crosshair placement is. This will definitely help you with your editing so that it'll make your edits smooth and fast. That's the goal that you want, is to have smooth and fast edits. So for instance, crosshair placement simply means putting your crosshair, moving it as little as possible when making your edits. So like this first tile, like with this floor, you see how these 2 tiles are? I barely have to move the crosshair, and that allows me to make an efficient edit into the cone. So very little movement into smooth and fast edits. And that's simply what crosshair placement is. It's being able to use as little movement as possible to make your edits, which will create a smooth and fast transition into whatever edit you are doing, whether it's with walls or cones or ramps, whatever you're doing. The crosshair placement will help you to get those edits down quickly. And one thing that I want to make you aware of is utilizing smart edits. So like say with a wall, for instance, when you're in a box fight with an opponent, you want to make sure that you use the smart edit for taking a shot. So like if you do the top right corner edit, you want to be able to hold that edit and then time it so that when you confirm the edit, you can hit the shot on your opponent. Now let's say you're higher than your opponent and you're trying to edit on them this way. You want to be able to do that to where you expose yourself as little as possible in order to create the best opportunities. So even with a window, for example, if you do a window edit like this, you'll be able to keep yourself out of the crosshairs of your opponent, minimizing their view of you, but you'll be able to use the right hand peek advantage to aim your reticle down and hit your opponent easy. And doing this will also create opportunities for you to piece control, which is something that we will be talking about in a later video. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to show you a map in creative that you can use to practice your edits, be able to work on them individually, work on your double edits, and even what is called the triple edit. So that's the cone and the floor and then a wall. Excuse me. So let's jump into this creative map that I want to show you. Go to the lobby first. Right, so the map that I want to show you, and this is something that you can do on your own time. You can be able to practice this however you want. Something stuck in my throat. But it's called Flea's Editing Dictionary. So let me pull it up for you. And there's the code on screen too. So 730104876832. Now this map is really great because it has all the different edits you'll ever have to use in the game. From the top, from the bottom, from editing down a tower specifically. Like there's a really good array of practice you can do with this map. Have trouble. Oh, there we go. So here we go. So in this map you have edit tunnels, edit up, edit down, and edit towers. So for example, if I wanted to practice my editing up, it has single edits, double edits, triple edits, and if you really want to go crazy, it has quadruple edits or edit resets. So I'll show you some of the different variations. So single edit is a great thing to practice if you're new to the game, because you could just practice editing a single tile, going through it, getting your timing down, getting your ability down to go through these without hitting your head on the top. And then by the time you're done going through one of these sections, it'll have a teleport that brings you back to the bottom. So here you can see like the double edit section, so you'll be able to practice the edit timing like I said. So like the two tiles here, the one tile on the cone, and this will help you get your edit timing down, your edit speed down. You could practice this for as long as you need to. If you have like 5 minutes, practice for 5 minutes. And then finally, oh, I dropped down too far. So finally, I'll show you an example of the triple edits. Actually, I'll show you a triple edit with the reset on it. So like you do a triple edit, resetting the wall, flooring the cone, reset the wall, do the edit. And this, as you can notice, it'll help you improve your editing speed. Like, it's taken me a while to master this on keyboard and mouse because of the timing. But the more you do this, the faster you'll get. To the point where when you're in a build fight, when you're in a box fight, you'll be able to do these fast edits and be able to outmaneuver your opponent really quickly. Like, when you watch a pro player do these kinds of things, they built this skill up over time, which is amazing. People like Booga, Clicks, Benji Fishy, they did all of this over time, practice, and they have a lot more time on their hands. So that shows you the practice that they put in. But it also shows you that the more that you practice this skill, the easier it will be to do this in your own build fights, in your own box fights. You'll be able to win more fights consistently. So make sure, so if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell so that you're notified of when I post new videos of the series every Thursday and Friday, 3 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Make sure that if you haven't watched any of the previous episodes, like how to master building or your aim, make sure to watch those through the playlist. And I'll make sure to link those somewhere on the screen, on the right side of the screen. And the next video that you'll want to watch out for in the series will be how to master piece control, because I will introduce you to the concept of piece control and how to use it effectively. Excuse me. And I will see you guys wherever you may be in this series. I will see you in that next video.